Hey, good morning again. A little earlier here in Grayson, and I'm walking. So if it sounds like I'm dying, it's because I am. So maybe a bad metaphor based on where I'm at. This hilly little cemetery is right across the street from the college. And every time I've come here with Danny, I always hit this cemetery. I love to walk here in the morning. I always figure if I go down, they don't have very far to take me. But even more, I love this view right here. This is kind of at the top of this little loop that goes through the cemetery, and I love the mountains in the background back there. It's such a quiet, peaceful place. And it's always sobering to be in a cemetery. There's one in Kalkaska that I love to walk through and run through at times. Some of it, I think, just connects me to the history of Kalkaska. A lot of names that you recognize and people that we know, maybe the second or third or fourth generation. But there's also just something about it. You look back at all these tombstones back here and you see names and dates, and it is just as much as it is a sign to the past of who these people were and the lives they lived, it's also a reminder of my future, right? And your future, that one day Jesus is going to come back, or you and I are going to end up in a place like this. And if you have to be buried before Jesus comes back, this isn't a bad place. But I'm reminded of how important it is to live a life that matters, not to get bogged down in the mundane, not to let the daily grind whoop you, because it does. It has me too many times, probably has you too many times. Get lost in the aches and pains of life. Get distracted by the things of life. I'm sure you've been there. I know I have. But this reminds me that one day it will all come to an end. All of our pursuits, all of our passions, all of our joys in this life, and our pursuits and passions and joys will be perfected, and I think greatly multiplied in the next life if you know Jesus. So I just want to ask you this morning, how you living? Who you living for?